12th of May, we see a 50 to 60% drop in the cryptocurrency market. That was across all cryptos, right? Some more than others, but Bitcoin being the leader of the pack definitely dropped by quite a bit. Now, it's been a couple of weeks since that move and we haven't really done anything else. You know, it's just been moving sideways chop, and I had brought out a video at that time
where I said, hey, look, my thoughts around what I think is going to happen for the next 3 months is probably sideways chop.
But now it's been about 6 to 7 weeks since that point. So I thought maybe I should come on here, update you with what my thoughts are and what I'm doing right now to prepare for the next leg of what I believe is still a bull run. But if you're interested, keep watching. Hey guys, my name's Ravi Sharma and welcome back to Personal Finance with Ravi Sharma. If you're new here, consider subscribing because we bring out videos regarding cryptocurrency, real estate, and financial independence. All very important because what we're seeing right now in the market is very, very interesting. So if you are new and you enjoy this content, definitely go check out the other videos on this channel. I've been making YouTube videos for over 1.5 years and I've been so grateful for the support you guys have shown so far. Let's share these videos out to the people that really need it. Now, in this video, there's no stats, there's no graphs. It's just me having a conversation with you guys around what my thoughts are, and with all the research, all of the graphs, all of the trading view things that I've been looking at, as well as the macro, information and news, the fundamental technical stuff, all condensed into one video to share with you what I'm doing right now. Now, disclaimer, I'm not a financial advisor and I'm not here to advise you on anything. You take on your own risks and look at these videos as a prompt for you to start researching more into what I can do, what I can't do to achieve financial independence. So what I think right now, and we're at a very interesting point, we're in, mid-July at the moment. And what I'm seeing right now is that we've been sort of moving sideways for about 6 to 7 weeks, okay? Now, it's been during a range, which was, $30,000, and we're talking USD, so $30,000 to $40,000. Now, we've just been going back and forth, and some people get really happy. As we get to the upper end of that range, people get really excited, oh, bull run's back on. And then as we start dropping towards 30K, people are like, oh, scared. And what I really think is happening is when we trade in a range like this for an extended period of time, we have an enormous move. Are we gonna have an enormous move up or down? And that's really the question a lot of people are asking. Is it a bull market? Is it a bear market? What I say is lose that term, right? Bull market, bear market. Forget that term, put it aside for now. What I think is we are in slowdown period or a downtrend within the macro uptrend. Let me say that again. A downtrend in the immediate short term as part of a bigger macro uptrend. What we can see is if we zoom out, we can see that if you put money into any of those cryptos, right, like your Bitcoins, your Ethereums, say 5 years ago, you would have done really well. Despite the market going this all the way through, it's on a macro uptrend. So that's something important to realize is we're investing into an asset class that, is very volatile, is very new, but there's huge gains that come with that volatility. It's the reward for being early. So that's the way that I see the macro side of crypto at the moment. Do I think we are going to now enter what is traditionally known as a bear market within, cryptocurrency and drop by 80 to 99%? No, I definitely don't think so. I think what we're seeing is we had a lot of hype early on in this year and people jumped in trying to make a quick dollar. And as we've had this correction, people have sort of let go of those, of that money and they've gone, oh, I need to sell out. It's going to go to zero. I've heard the stories. We've hit the top and whatnot. But without taking any sort of technical view or actually deeper diving into the on-chain analytics of, what's actually happening with this data, you can see that there is still a macro uptrend. We're still moving in the right direction. And the truth is, we need to now take account of the fact that we're not getting into an asset to just go,
oh, in 3 months I'm going to 3x, or in 12 months I'm going to be able to 10x my money.
Forget that way of thinking, because it's that same way of thinking. Getting the shortcuts, trying to make quick money is how we land ourselves in a position where we're emotionally triggered by every small move that happens. I've got a video on here, the exact strategy that you could use to make, a portfolio of sizable proportion, life-changing money, and it's so simple. So go check out that video. I'm going to link it in the description below. There'll probably be a card that pops up here as well. But it's a dollar cost averaging method, but with Bitcoin and Ethereum. Forget about, getting fancy with the other, little cryptos, the low cap gems and, your Shiba Inu, Safe Moons, meme coins. Forget all that. Let's take a sophisticated approach. And if you wanted to, you could watch that video, take that sort of approach. Now, it's a good time to mention as well, if you're new to this entire world, and you've probably come on this channel thinking,
hey, this guy talks about real estate. He's been, fairly on point with it. I enjoy it. Now he's talking about crypto as well and real estate.
okay, tell me more about real estate and talk to me, how do I start in crypto? I've got a playlist on this channel, so definitely go check that out, Cryptocurrency Australia. There's actually a video where I step-by-step tutorial show you exactly how you can get your money from your bank account into starting a portfolio. Now, that portfolio could be worth $100, it could be worth $100,000. It's the exact same principle, so definitely go check it out. If you use the link in the description below to actually sign up, you'll get $10 free Bitcoin. It's free money, so why not? So now that we know what's happened, what do we think is going to happen? Well, at least I'm going to share with you my thoughts of what is going to happen. And of course, nobody really knows, but I'm providing you context before I provide to you what exactly I'm doing. Now, later on in this week, I'm actually going to announce something really special, a real big project that I've been working on, and I think it's going to bring you guys a lot of value from the point that it's not just about watching these YouTube videos and maybe I'll send him an email, book a strategy session. It's more than that. It's more access, and it's on a monthly basis. So there's more interactions, there's more information about exactly what I'm doing, but also sharing with you some of those answers that you guys have for the questions that you can continue to ask. So keep an eye out for it. Subscribe if you haven't already so you can find out the latest information, especially when it drops, because I don't want you to miss out. There's only going to be a limited amount of people that we're taking for what we're presenting. And I think you probably joined the dots now, but it's coming out later this week. I'm not sure when you're watching this, but it might already be active. And if it is, then it'll be in the link in the description below. So yes, I came out 6-7 weeks ago and I said 3 to 4 months, we're probably going to move sideways. So 3 to 6 months really, we would do that. Now we've already done probably about 2 months. So we've got another 2 to 3 months to go before I think we start having a significant move up. Now, in the meantime, because we've been trading through this range, what I think is going to happen is I think we still have a capitulation. I think we still need that one big move. Now, what I meant by earlier on in this video where I said, look, when you're trading in a specific range for a long period of time, the move is massive either way. And I think it's going to happen, but I don't think it's going to be up. I think it's going to go down. And so what I think is going to happen is we're going to go and revisit probably mid to low $20,000 USD Bitcoin. And of course, if that gets affected to that level, which is probably still another 20% away from where we are at current prices of recording. If we see that drop happen, we get into the low to mid $20,000. That's going to significantly affect the rest of the market. So your altcoins will really bleed a lot more than Bitcoin does. So if a 20% move happens on Bitcoin from here, we're probably going to see 30 to 40% drops on the altcoins. Now, is that a time to panic? Well, no, I don't think so, because I think if you've bought at the top and you've been just riding it all the way down, you're probably at a point now where, the sellers are exhausted. You probably had that final breakout. It's probably a fake out more than a breakout of this channel. And I think what we do is we come down into this zone, drop back up, right? And that's where your V-shaped recovery happens, drop back straight into this range that we've been trading in. And I think this time we have a lot more momentum and we blast through the top of it. Now, do I think we're going to $200,000, $300,000 Bitcoin by the end of the year? No, I don't think so, but it is definitely possible. Okay. Now, it doesn't matter what you look at. You can look at as many graphs as you want, technical, fundamental, whatever analysis you want to use. It is very possible because there's shit happening in this space that people didn't think was going to happen for a lot longer. Institutional buying, you've got countries adopting it as their, legal currency now. And I think these things are going to have more of a network effect. You have that cycle draw out and multiply very quickly. So when we see, all-time highs earlier this year, we saw the price move significantly in a small amount of time. I think the next move is more explosive than what we've already seen. So if we went 3x, 4x during that period of time, I think we could see anywhere from a 5x to 7 or 8x in the whole crypto space. So I'm not saying your specific coin might be able to do that. It might do higher than that, might be lower than that, but I think the entire space as a whole, we probably got 12 months maybe from now. So July 2022 is probably maybe a good point to start topping out in this market is what I think is going to happen. But again, I'm adapting my plans. I'm looking at a dollar cost averaging method and just building up my positions. But at the same time, I've been waiting for this trading range and I haven't really been buying because for me, I'm saying I want confirmation. I know that we have had some breakouts or fake outs rather, and I think we're going to revisit some of those 20K USD Bitcoin. Now, last time we came into this low, I think we hit about 28,000 USD and I did buy some Bitcoin at that point. My buy orders got triggered. Now, what am I doing moving forward? I've got buy orders sitting at like 27,000 USD all the way down to about 22,000 USD for Bitcoin. So I'll be buying Bitcoin. I'm looking at Ethereum very closely, but I know that if we have this move down, we're going to have those altcoins bleed a lot more than Bitcoin. So this is the first time in a long time I've been cashed up to the level I have been, and it's because I'm looking at Bitcoin very seriously. And when I get to that point and Bitcoin does do that, I've got buy orders then sitting in for things like your Ethereums, your Cardanos, your Polkadots. So that's the way that I'm sort of, I guess, navigating this next part of the market. It's about patience. And anyone that's here thinking that, oh, well, in 6 months I can do 3x, 4x, it's the same way you see it in collectibles as well. Oh, I want to make quick money. I'll buy real estate. I want to make quick money. No. You signed up to want to work for 40 years. So don't come crying when things don't move 3, 4x and you start making life-changing money in 6 months. It doesn't work like that, right? If you want to do that, go buy the lottery ticket. You're better off doing that. You need to have a clear plan, clear strategy. And the idea is that if it happens earlier than we think, amazing. Have plans for both options, but have those plans because that allows you to eliminate and distance yourself from the emotion. The emotion is what kills you in this game. So be patient, stay the course, and if you understand what the fundamentals of this entire space look like in the next 10, 15, 20 years, I think you're going to be making life-changing money regardless. So be very intentional with how you navigate this market. And if you want to get started, use Coinspot. There's a link in the description below. It's Australia's most trusted website. You get $10 free Bitcoin. And I've got a step-by-step tutorial on this channel to walk you through the entire process to guide you. So definitely go check that out on this channel. Guys, thank you so much for watching all the way through. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Thanks, guys.